don't have better
I'm
pace.
going to ask you, who's better, Ozil or Eriksen?
Eriksen.
You're smoking.
Eriksen.
You're smoking crack.
Wait.
You're smoking crack.
Let me stop with
How
something.
have you got a 9 to 5 when
What?
when you have a drug addiction? How have you got a 9 to 5 when you have a drug addiction?
Eriksen.
As of right now, Eriksen is.
Since they both joined the league, Eriksen, and we can take it to stats, we can take it to eyes, or we can take it to both. I got 4 eyes, and I got the stats to back it up.
My brother, I've got 4 eyes as well. Yeah.
Eriksen and Arsenal, and Ozil, when they both joined the league in 2012, Eriksen has a better goals per game ratio. Ozil has a slightly better assists per game ratio, but overall, their contribution per game, Eriksen completely outweighs Ozil. You can say something for a minute. I'm going to bring the stats up because it's something that I spoke about recently.
Oh my
I don't know, but say what you need to say. I'm going to bring it up.
Who's better?
As of right now, Eriksen.
Why?
He does more and is far more influential. Ozil disappears far too often in big games. The only time Ozil was truly relevant was at Real Madrid. I'm sorry.
So
he's washed up. He's not the same dude anymore. He's still talented. For me, Ozil has more ability than Eriksen. But as far as form, who would I trust more to create for me right now? It's Eriksen. Ozil is the better football player and has more ability, but Eriksen for me is far more effective.
In the 3 full seasons, and then you add the start of this season, Ozil, so this is excluding the weekend just gone. Actually, to be fair, they both scored this week, so it kind of evens itself out.
Ozil just got another one, so it's 2. Thank you very much.
But Eriksen scored anyway.
Yeah.
Ozil's goal to game ratio is 1 goal every 5.4 games,
Okay, but we know,
compared to Eriksen of 1 every 3.9 games.
But that's nonsense.
Ozil's assist record is 1 every 3 games, compared to Eriksen 1 every 3.5. So Eriksen is a bigger goal threat in terms of goals, considerably, and he's slightly less in terms of the assists.
But
his
I can tell you
overall,
why that is, though. I can tell you why that is.
Because Eriksen's a better.
No, it's because he's on set pieces. Ozil doesn't take set pieces.
Wait, it's not my fault. Ozil's not good enough to take set pieces.
So of course he's gonna have more of a direct.
If you're good enough, what you're saying is you're gonna penalise Eriksen because he's good at free kicks.
I'm not saying
no.
I'm
For me,
him
that's a boost. He's better at free kicks than Ozil. Therefore, he's better.
I'm not penalising him.
That's a bit of because if Ozil was on set pieces,
okay.
Wait, who is Arsenal's direct set piece?
And you're getting corn in the comments.
You can't.
Who is Arsenal's direct set piece taker?
Wait, who's it?
We don't even have one.
But if Eriksen was there, it would be Eriksen. If Eriksen was there, it would be Eriksen.
Anyway,
because Eriksen is a better direct free. Ozil can't even shoot. Ozil can't even shoot.
Man are all screaming in that.
No, because you are chatting crap.
Let's roll with the calls, man.
Hello.
Who bossed the World Cup?
Wow.
No, Eriksen over Ozil in the World Cup.
I'm very sorry that you just called in and heard screaming. And heard
you like getting me mad. You like getting me mad.
Chats,
the
man.
first super fat on the, what does it say? On their day, Ozil is better, but Eriksen is way more consistent, and I'm an Arsenal fan. Facts are...
That is the bottom line.
Hold on a minute.
Read the whole thing out.
How can
read the whole thing out? Read it again, please.
Okay, he said
who is it?
It's from Brent D, who paid $5 to tell us this.
Come, Brent.
My friend,
Tart
they have change for you.
Tart the team.
On their day, I think Ozil is better, but Eriksen is way more consistent. And I'm an Arsenal fan. Facts are facts. Hold on. How can he try to end his thing with facts? What facts did you put in?
He heard my facts.
What facts? Maybe
Eriksen is more consistent.
What, that Ozil has a better assist rate? That's a fact.
But a contribution rate. Who has a better one? 1.87 compared to 1.95.
Okay, no,
Adam, let's be real. Who was more consistent last season? Okay, last season. Who was more consistent, Eriksen or Ozil last season?
Listen, don't ask me stupid questions.
I didn't say listen. I said who was more consistent, Eriksen or Ozil?
I asked the questions here.
The roles are switched. Eriksen or Ozil, who was more consistent last season?
Yes, obviously there's a debate to be had, isn't it?
Eriksen's more.
Look at this.
Eriksen is more consistent every season.
Have we got Mujib Ahmed said this Man U fan is probably salty at the fact that Ozil rejected a move to them. You know what? Well said, my bro. Well said, my bro. Mujib Ahmed said this Man U fan is probably salty at the fact that Ozil rejected a move to them. You know what? Well said, my bro. Well said, my bro.
Don't you dare tell me.
I didn't say anything.
Thank you.
Hello, you're free to FanPark Live. What's your name and who do you support?
My name's Jay. I support Arsenal.
Hello, Jay.
I'm the owner of the Bliss, check me out. But yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan.
Lovely.
Alright, nice.
What do you want to say?
Alright, cool. I've got 2 things to talk about. So obviously I want to talk about the Arsenal match, but I want to talk about this Ozil Eriksen debate. Now, everyone's saying that Ozil goes missing in the big games. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm an Arsenal fan. I expect him to turn up a bit more. But that's a bit of a myth. I'm not gonna lie. I've got the stats in front of me, and I'm about to
bring them.
I'll bring them.
Go on.
Cool.
Oh, jeez.
One moment.
This guy actually came with receipts. I can't believe it.
You're gonna come with receipts, man. This is good.
Cool. Eriksen, 43 games against the top 6, 6 goals, 7 assists. Basically, 0.3 goals and assists per game. That's cool. Dele Alli, 25 games, 7 goals, 2 assists, 0.36 goals and assists per game. Mesut Ozil, 37 games, 6 goals, 9 assists, 0.41 goals and assists per game. And he's only behind De Bruyne and David Silva. It's a bit of a myth when you compare him against other people. He's done better than them.
No, it's not.
What?
And you know what? And the one the caller said. One of the callers said. No, sorry, no. It was actually the comment. He said Ozil is more talented or has more ability. I completely agree. 100%. That wasn't a question. But what, as a point I always make, there are more weaker teams, smaller teams in the league than there are big teams.
But he just told you the top 6.
No, listen. I said there's more weaker teams than there are big teams. Yes, there's 6 big teams and there's 4 teams. Right, cool. So for you to dominate the league, you need to do it against the majority of the league. It's not just stop. That doesn't mean no, stop.
Why?
What arguments are we having?
Hold on. Let the caller talk. Sorry, go on.
So it's the thing that every time people talk about Ozil, it's like, oh, he's good against this team, but he never turns up in the big games. He always goes missing this, that, boom. I just debunked all of that with a couple stats right there.
That's fine. Okay. But that was never my argument.
Tell me about the game today. Because you said,
yo. But I can't just respond to something that Jay said.
Look, he hit you with facts, man. He hit you with facts.
What about you moving the goalpost?
No, can I respond? Yeah, cool. I never at no point mentioned that Ozil didn't turn up in big games. I didn't. Did I say that? I brought out stats across all games since they've been in the Premier League. So that includes big and includes small. The reality is, as I said about one of the callers, they said, oh, if Arsenal can do better at home or do better away, it's about doing it across the whole season. One of the one point that some people might make is that when it's the big games, you don't have to get players up for it. It's the smaller games that it's like, oh, you need to motivate X, Y, Z. The reality is, if Ozil has got the 3rd best stats behind David Silva and Kevin De Bruyne, why is it that when you look at his overall, he's behind Christian Eriksen? It's because in the other 14 teams that he plays, i.e. 28 games, he's not performing at the same rate when he's in the game. And that's not to say Eriksen doesn't perform, because it was 0.3 to 0.4.
Put it this way, wait. Put it this way. If you're creating, like, say, an amazing team, superstar team, and the only player you're missing is a number 10, you've got an amazing place, great striker, great everything. Who do you choose to be your number 10, Eriksen or Ozil?
But like, before Ozil came to Arsenal, I would say Ozil.
No.
But if you ask me today, I'm picking Eriksen.
Anyway,
you're mad.
Thank you.
You're mad.
Romain McKenzie finally said something. He said Ozil is better. He plays in better teams, wins more cups, and better than Erica on his lazy and sick days.
All right. So did John O'Shea won more?
Okay. Yep. We're not even going to dwell on that.
John O'Shea won more trophies than
take Eriksen over
Sol Campbell. What does that mean?
You're going to take Eriksen over Ozil
right now.
In the superstar
today.
Today.